Shirley and Annabelle are close sisters. I don't know what they're currently arguing about, but they seem to love each other very much. Good to know.
A sister's love is forever. A shoulder to lean on. When or wherever. A love built to last. Strong and steadfast. A sister's love is forever. Okay. Warum ist der Wäschekasten der McGees abgeschlossen? Gute Frage. Und wo kriegen wir den Code dafür her? Der muss ja hier auch irgendwo sein. Ich glaube, dass die Zahl hier irgendwo drauf steht auf irgendeiner Flasche. Ob das die Nummer ist von dem Medikament? Es war irgendwie so 12, 29, 12, 27, irgendwo die Region, ne? Würde ich mal ausprobieren wollen. Ich denke ja mal, es wird dann von alleine aufgehen, wenn wir die richtige Zahlenkombi haben. Also Medikamentennummer ist es nicht. 50 Mal mit dem Rollstuhl dagegen fahren. Okay, wir kommen hier, glaube ich, gar nicht aus dem Zimmer raus. Das heißt, wir müssen hier noch irgendwas machen. Und ich denke mal, das ist die Kommode, die wir hier aufkriegen müssen. Also muss ja die Nummer hier irgendwo versteckt sein. Ich hoffe nicht, dass ich hier irgendwie auf Zeitdruck mal irgendwas machen muss mit dieser Dreckssteuerung. Hier war auch kein Zahlencode.
Is Annabelle having an affair?
Annabelle. Letztes Mal hatte ich viel Spaß mit dir. Das sollten wir wieder machen. Hoffentlich hast du das Blue Mist Parfüm genossen. Das Zeug ist nicht gerade billig, aber du warst es wert. Ruf mich unter 3283 an.
Hmm.
3283. Ich will zumindest hier drinnen alles so einigermaßen so lassen, dass die nicht auf die Idee kommt, ich wäre hier drinnen gewesen. Nein.
Now what's this then?
Warum versteckt man den Fleischklopfer?
This is it. The mallet I saw Thea use last night. I've got you. Did you hit Charlotte May with this? Damn, the McKees are coming back.
Well then, what do you want me to say?
I don't know, just stall him. He's been in there for ages.
Why did you leave him then?
Do you really want me to go through that right now?
Okay. Just don't say anything that he might...
Mach dich doch dort raus, Junge.
He might what?
Well, you know how you are.
So, jetzt komm.
Do you really think I'm that stupid?
Wir sehen dich nicht mehr. Komm.
Let's just go inside.
I'm waiting for you.
Schlüssel 3. Gesperrt. Schwängert.
Hello, Mr. Conway.
Hello, Theodore.
Anne says Tony Morgan asked you to investigate his daughter's disappearance.
That's right, but I'm sure she's also told you that it's merely a formality.
I was just telling Mr. Conway he's wasting his time. Because we don't know anything about it.
Aren't you retired, Mr. Conway?
Well, I'm not here officially, Mr. McKee, just as a friend of Tony Morgan's. But I do appreciate you making the time.
Well, like Anne said, we had nothing to do with Charlotte May, so I don't know how I could help. And I don't have long, I'm afraid. Mr. Levy isn't very happy with me stepping out of work.
I appreciate it all the same.
Well, shall we move into the living room?
Of course. Please, after you.
I'll
Oh,
be
God.
with you in a moment.
Oh Gott.
Now, please, I'd like to know what you were doing at the time of the attack, if you wouldn't mind. Maybe start at 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Well, I was at a gig that night, so I was playing down at the Sugar Ducks men's club. Harold, my boss, hasn't paid me for a few months, so I've had to start making money elsewhere. I remember I got home around 10:40, I think. I went straight into my music room. I had a song in my head I just had to get out. So nothing to do with Charlotte May.
22:40 und wir haben 22 Uhr aus dem Fenster geguckt und haben ihn gesehen.
The Sugar Dogs. That's about a 20-minute walk from here, if I'm correct.
Something like that? Yes.
And what time did you finish your performance?
About just after 10.
And then you returned home.
Yes.
Did you drive?
No, I walked.
You just said you returned home at 10:40, did you not? If it takes 20 minutes to walk, then what, might I ask, were you doing with the extra 20 minutes?
Have you ever performed, Mr. Conway?
No, I'm not a very musical person, I'm afraid.
Well, there's a lot of equipment at a show. Microphones, guitars, cables. It all takes time to pack down.
Mallets?
Excuse me?
A mallet. Whatever it is that the drummer uses.
You mean drumsticks?
Sticks, huh? You'll forgive me. I really don't know a great deal about it.
Well, like I said, it all takes time.
Sounds reasonable enough to me. Where were we? Ah, yes, you were saying you'd entered your music room.
Anyway, I think I was in my music room all the way up until...
I'll be with you both in a second. Don't wait for me.
Okay, my love. I was in my room until Anne called me out. She heard a smash or something. Anne was visiting a friend that night, but I think she was back just before me. And I think she was in her bedroom. So, by all accounts, she's the one who heard it.
What was the name of her friend, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't remember. She's out with them quite a lot, though.
Why doesn't she attend your performances?
I don't think jazz is her thing.
Well, that's a shame. That every time you perform, she's elsewhere.
I see. You're wondering if she could have taken Charlotte May whilst I was gigging? No way.
The thought had crossed my mind, but if you say no, then I have to take you at your word.
You don't know Anne, Mr. Conway. There's no way she would do something like taking a child.
I believe you, Mr. McKee.
Good. I know you're asking for Tony Morgan, but you're way off.
I apologize. And Annabelle seems so lovely, so I hate to have asked.
It's okay.
Sorry, where were you?
So anyway, it couldn't have been Anne or me, you see, because we weren't here most of the night. And in any case, the Sugar Ducks are a good 20-minute walk away. People would have noticed if I was missing from my gig, wouldn't you think? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Is this all you want to know? What I was doing that night? Nothing else?
What else do you think I might want to know?
I'm not sure. This just isn't what I'd expected. I thought that... It doesn't matter. You were saying...
Well, what is it that's confusing you? Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm fine. We've not been ourselves since Charlotte May was taken. I'm sure you can understand.
I wouldn't be here now if all was right in the world.
Well, all is right here, Mr. Conway.
Good to know. Please continue.
Sorry about that. I was making sure that things were, where we left them.
I was just saying that Mr. Conway is wasting his time because we were both out of town for most of the night. Isn't that right, my love? You were at a friend's, weren't you? You already paid for a tram ticket. That's why you couldn't come to the gig.
Well, actually,
Die
Theo,
Tramkarte lag ja
I wanted
unbenutzt
to
da.
talk to you about that, but it can wait till later.
Talk to me about what? Tell him you're out of town.
Don't you have to get back to work?
Tramkarte, die war...
Actually, I think I do have to go, Mr. Conway. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. You'll excuse me.
Thank you for your time, Theodore.
Irgendein Geheimnis haben die.
So you paid for your tram ticket? I wonder what good a ticket is if you don't end up using it. Perhaps you forgot where you were that night.
Mr. Conway, I think you've more than outstayed your welcome. I don't know why I agreed to talk to you in the first place. You must think me awfully dense if you think I don't know what you were doing while I was gone. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Do you understand? This is a job for the police, not some old has-been playing detective.
Playing? You think this is a game? Well, you'll forgive me if I don't see the fun side to abducting a small child and bludgeoning her to death with a mallet.
Get out. Now.